Hi guys, so it's been a long minute, I know. I think the last time I recorded was in 2018. We're almost in 2022 now. It's been a very busy 4 years. First off, so I have a lot of updates to give you guys. I'm still surprised that there's still over 200 followers in my channel, and maybe you guys just forgot to unfollow. But thank you for sticking around, and I hope that this video will interest you. So update, for those who have been following me before and know about my fertility issues, and so I have a little surprise for you guys. If you can just wait a second. I had a little boy. I did. I had a little boy in May of 2020, and he's also the product of assisted procreation. So I had done my last IVF in 2016, where they were able to harvest a lot of eggs that were able to be fertilized, and that made it to the blastocyst stage. The live transfer did not work, so I'm just gonna give you a little bit of update on that. I'm sorry. The live transfer did not work, and so I had my second daughter via a frozen egg transfer. That took, and I had my daughter in 2017. She is now 4 years old, and I had him from the same batch of harvested eggs. He was frozen as well, and he was transferred in fall of 2019, and he was born in May of 2020, so right in the pandemic. So another video explaining his birth, because it was quite a ride, his birth. It was not what we had planned, but I will take another time to do that video explaining what happened during his birth, because it was not easy. Anyways, so he is also a product of a frozen embryo transfer. And for those of you who are still trying, I am with you guys. I know it's a hard road. I've been having kids now for the past 11 years, and for 5 of those years I had been struggling to conceive. So these last 2 babies are thanks to IVF and all the technology that now is available to us. So I would not be the mother of 3 now without all of that technology. So I really am thankful for that. So a little piece of advice for you who have tried everything. When I wanted to get transferred, the eggs to be transferred, usually they give you drugs, right, to stimulate your ovaries, so that you can sort of fool your reproductive system into thinking, well, it's a normal cycle, and that the egg that is going to be implanted is one egg that dropped from the ovary, right? But one of the doctors said, usually in frozen egg transfers, they see more success if it's a natural egg transfer, meaning embryo transfer, meaning that you do not get any drugs. The only drug that is that you administer yourself is the trigger injection, which has to be timed, so that they can once again fool the system into thinking that it's part of the natural process of your cycle, that they got pregnant and not something inserted artificially. I tried that. I asked the doctor for a natural process. I didn't want any drugs, just a trigger, and it worked. So it worked twice. I did that twice, and the second time when I went to get this embryo that was transferred, that turned out to be this beautiful baby boy, I asked him again, let's do it naturally again. I don't want any drugs. I think that my body, when it's receiving so many drugs, is just, counterproductive. It's fighting against me. So we're gonna do it naturally. And again, it worked. It took again. And I was really surprised, because I was 39 years old. I did not think that it would work, but it did. And so he was born 2 months shy of my 40th birthday, which was a little bit rock and roll, because the first time I got pregnant naturally, I was 28 years old. And to be pregnant 11 years later again, It was two different experiences. Really, I was much more tired. By the end, I just wanted him to come out. I was itchy. I'd never been itchy before in any of my pregnancies. I was so itchy. At first I was worried because I thought it might be a liver thing, but if you have a liver problem, which can happen to some pregnant women, you usually get itchy in the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. So when I called the hospital to tell them I was so itchy, they said it's just the pregnancy hormones that are making you that itchy. I couldn't sleep. God, he kept moving and moving. The last few weeks he kept moving so much during the night. He was so active. I really had no sleep at all, and I just wanted him to come out. So I guess that's why he was born a little bit premature. I guess I maybe coaxed him out with all this mental thinking that I just had enough of being pregnant, because really it was not the same experience at all, you know. So that's it. So I'm gonna let him go by to play because he's getting a little angsty in here. So here he is. He's now 19 months. He is now 19 months. He doesn't care about the video. He said bye-bye. Bye. Look, who's there? Bye. Can you say bye? Bye. Okay, bye-bye. So what else is new? We did major renovations in the summer of 2019, and thank God we did, because we would not have been able to do that during the pandemic. And I'm speaking major renovations, like walls being torn down, and I redid my whole kitchen, my whole living room. I switched my living room to my bedroom, so this where I'm standing right now used to be my living room. Now it's the main bedroom. I'll incorporate some pictures if you guys are curious to what sort of changed in my house. So that's always fun. And yeah, it was big renovations. It lasted all summer. It lasted 3 months. It wasn't supposed to last like that, but the company that we hired, the contractors sort of quit, and so they were left without a contractor, and they were scrambling with all these, you know, construction sites all over, trying to see how they finish them in time. And they started on July 2nd and they finished in October. So yeah, not the main stuff, but you know, little touches that they had to finish here and there. In October it was finished. I just wanted them out of my house. Oh God, it was really long, so I'm just happy for that. We still have a lot of renovations to do, but we're just waiting for the pandemic to end. So hopefully, maybe next summer or the summer after. I don't even know. So the pandemic has really put, you know, a stick in those wheels. So that's that. And also what happened, another thing I started doing was I started to write, and so now I'm a freelance writer. Yes, I am. I've been writing a lot of articles, so in parenting websites. I'm gonna put the links to my website down below, and also to all the articles, well actually only to my website, and in the website you can find all the articles I've written. It's about parenting, so if you're interested in that. It's about my fertility issues and about being the mom of 3 kids and a lot of things like that. So if you're interested in that, you can go and check them out. And I also wrote a book. I did. I wrote a book. Here it is. Dark Was the Night. That's my name. In print. Yay! So it's a self-published book. I know, before you start criticizing. It has good reviews, guys, okay? I sent it to a lot of, you know, known places for reviews, and I'm gonna stick those reviews down in the description also if you want to read them. You know, it has good reviews, and it's a thriller. It came out in October because the story happens in Halloween, and it's about this mom who has a fear of the dark. She has nyctophobia. She doesn't know why she has it. She's had it since she was a little child, and she has a daughter, and she's married, and so her nyctophobia is really paralyzing to the point where she can't even move when she's in the dark. So one Halloween night, 3 intruders get into her house when she's alone with her daughter, and they cut the lights and cut the power and everything, and so she's plunged into darkness, and she has to fight her way out of the house to try and save her daughter because they separate them. So she has to find her daughter in the dark and then find a way out of the house as well. If you're looking for something to read this holiday season or for something to give, if you know that people like thrillers, why not give this book a try? I have to warn you though, it has detailed graphic violence, and it has explicit language. So if you guys, that's not your cup of tea, then that's fine, don't buy it. But if you guys, don't mind that, or, actually like that, so this is the book for you. I'm gonna put the link down below. I sell it in Amazon, I sell it in Barnes & Noble, I sell it in Kobo, and I sell it in Google Books. So if you guys wanna check it out, it's available right now in paperback like this, and it's also available as an ebook. I did not do the hard book cover. I think that's a little bit pretentious for an author who's just starting with her first book. I'll probably do that when I get really published by a traditional, publishing company. I did submit this book to a lot of publishing companies. I tried for 3 years to submit it. Nobody took it. 3 of them showed interest, but it wasn't long enough for them. It is only 46,000 words to be commercially, I guess sellable, if that's a word. That's not a word. To be commercially viable, there you go. Thrillers have to be in the area of 60 to 70,000 words. So I was really, really not anywhere near that ballpark, but I felt that my story was done. I did not want to fill it up with some side stories and add extra characters and add extra scenes just to make it to that mark of 70,000 words. I felt the story was good as it is, and a lot of critics agreed, and so give it a try if you like thrillers. I think it might surprise you. So this is it. So what else? That's it. I think that's it for the update. I will be dropping the book trailer. I had a book trailer made for that book. So I will be dropping it too in my channel if you guys want to see it. And I will be also try making more regular videos so you guys don't unfollow me. So I'm gonna try and make it more regular, try and make things. I don't know if I'll be able to do unboxings because due to the pandemic, budget is a little bit, tight. But I do have a lot of other projects in the publishing area coming along, so I'll be talking about that in my channel, and I'll try and figure out something else to entertain you guys on this channel. So hopefully you guys stick around. And so I wish you a Merry Christmas, I wish you a Happy New Year, and if those wishes offend you, well then I just wish you well. And I hope that 2022 brings us joy and happiness and health, and that we can see the last of this pandemic at last. Thank you guys for being here, and if you like the video, if you like it, and if you don't, well, don't. And subscribe if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like this one. Thank you. Bye-bye.